up, guys? It's your boy Alex, and welcome back to the Brave Lionheart channel, and we are back with another reaction video. Now, I was kind of worried that I wasn't going to be able to get a reaction video out today because I thought I had something to do today because I was going to an interview for something, but we set up a different interview for something different tomorrow, so not sure that's going to go, but things are going pretty crazy. But yeah, so we're back with another reaction video, guys. And this is one that has actually been requested a lot on my old channel, and I figured, yeah, finally decided to get to it. Now, specifically, I was going to wait to do this right on December, but then it was going to wait too long, and then the person who asked for this request was going to have to wait longer for that. So I figured, why not do it since it's already cold outside and it's already getting close to December? We might as well do it. So, if you couldn't tell from the title of the video, today we are doing another Nostalgia Critic reaction video. But apparently, we're going to be reacting to one of the absolute worst Christmas movies out there. And no, it's not The Christmas Tree, because I talked about that on my old channel. It's actually a movie that everyone has seen and is known as a really terrible movie. And that movie is The Nutcracker 3D. Now, if you're thinking, oh, is this actually him reviewing Nutcracker in the Four Realms? No. But if he was talking about that, I would have to check if that's on his channel. But no, this is actually a movie called Nutcracker 3D. And it's not a particular one that I have heard of or seen. So, this will be interesting. So without further ado, sorry, I had to clear my throat there for a second. Without further ado, let's take a look. And we are ready to get started. Now, what I've been told that this particular movie is actually pretty bad. But come on, it's another adaptation of a classic story of the Nutcracker. It can't be that bad, can it? Oh, good Lord. Well, we might as well start it anyway. So, let's get started. Without further ado, let's take a look at Nostalgia Critic's review of The Nutcracker 3D. So, starting the video in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Believe me, I've seen a fair share of bad movies that he has actually reviewed. One in particular being Son of the Mask and some other films, but there's no way this could be actually bad. So, let's find out. Oh, well, that just popped up.
You know, I'm really gonna miss.
Oh, it looks like they're moving out of their office space.
Memories.
Really?
Well, when he didn't cover us in blood that one time.
Don't think he ever did that, Malcolm.
Too big for this place, and the air spot's a lot bigger. We're gonna start off the new year with brand new ways of torturing you.
Yay!
Jeez, man.
Oh, by the way, do you think we'll have time to watch that Christmas special tonight?
Or at the very least that one scene.
Of course, we wouldn't.
Alright, sorry about that. I actually had to answer a message real quick. But we're still back with this, and we can continue on. Hopefully not getting interrupted by a bunch of stuff. Anyway, Tamara, what Christmas special are you talking about? I mean, unless it's a bad one that they're talking about, then... I mean, who knows? It could be a really good Christmas special that they're talking about.
By the way, do you think we'll have time to watch that Christmas special tonight?
Or at the very least that one scene.
Of course, we wouldn't miss that. We're just gonna watch at the new location. Look at that.
Oh. Yeah, you got it, Tamara. Well, I guess it's gonna be Rachel! Hey! I remember her from the Master of Disguise review. Oh yeah, they're excited. What? A little too excited. Walter, hey! I don't know the names of the other two. I remember her from another video that they did, but just don't remember her name.
This is Rachel. She used to work with us.
Oh, the moment has passed.
Okay.
So what brought you back to Chicago?
Well, I've learned so much in California about movies, storytelling, restraining orders, and I wanted to come back here and see if you guys wanted to help me shoot my special project.
Yeah, what's that?
I wanted to do my interpretation of a Christmas classic, Home Alone.
Really?
I feel like there are so many new directions
Wow.
to take a story like that, but Hollywood doesn't understand my vision.
It's gonna be R-rated, isn't it?
Everything has to be the same.
So I wanted to see if you guys wanted to help me make it.
Sure, we don't have to be out here till the end of December. That gives us plenty of time to shoot.
Oh, wonderful! Now I have to warn you, my ideas can be a little unconventional.
We welcome unconventional around here. Whatever you have in mind, we are totally with you.
And
My name is Kevin McAllister, and my house is being robbed by a Satanist and a
Oh.
What did California do to her?
Yeah. Wow. Now that is one way to segue into an intro. Wow. Again, great to see that Rachel's back. Haven't seen her since the Nicolas Cage video, and like I said, the Master of Disguise review that Doug did.
Merry Christmas, little fella. We know that you're in
And you're
there.
all alone.
And you haven't accepted Satan as your Lord and Savior.
Can we...
Oh, God.
what is it, darling?
I'm sorry, I know we're supposed to be evil, but are we really supposed to be this evil?
It's to go that extra step to make you even more evil.
But I feel like the criminals in the original were evil enough. This just seems like overkill.
Oh no, the shootout at
Alright,
the
sorry, I
end
need to
is overkill.
get a little bit
It's
closer.
just breaking and entering.
But don't you feel dirty filming this?
I'll tell you what, critic. I'll have you watch the movie that inspired me for all of this. Nutcracker in 3D.
What, does it have Nazis in it?
Yes!
Oh, here we go.
Directed by world-renowned Andrei Konchalovsky, creator of
What?
critically acclaimed
Ah!
like The Runaway Train,
What was that?
Burn the Violin, and Tango and Cash.
I don't think that was an art house film.
No talking.
Okay.
He spent
Oh,
years
please,
trying to
whatever
get
that
the
was,
screenplay
do not
for
show
it.
that
He
again.
wrote it,
Ah,
directed it, and
don't!
managed to get $90 million to bring it to the big screen.
How much did it make?
That's not important. What's important
Yikes.
is this artist got his vision on the screen. Artists are constantly misunderstood when they use anything shocking. But
Oh!
it's a system
Ah!
of norms.
What?
I'm sorry, weird. From the other side of this door, it sounded like you said Nazis. and-
Yeah, I think she did, Tamara.
Watch the
I
film
think
so
she
you can
did.
Figure out what I'm going for while I film another scene with you two.
Oh, what about the Christmas special?
We'll still watch it tonight. Just do whatever she says.
Come on, we're gonna go do the Black Mass where you're both drenched in blood.
Oh, boy.
Oh, good.
Well, let's see what kind of dental...
That definitely was a quick
Next,
costume change for him.
This is Nutcracker in 3D.
All right.
To already start out on a confusing note, it's advertised everywhere as Nutcracker in 3D. But in the intro, it's called Nutcracker: The Untold Story. Yeah, it's
Wow, I've never seen a movie title be so
Showing
picky.
a leprechaun is untold. It's insane and scares everyone. So in 1920s Vienna, that curious time when orchestras took the trolley to work, a young girl named Mary,
It's just
played
a
by Ella
common
Fanning,
thing for
is
them.
annoyed when her younger brother Max burns one of the ornaments.
What?
Burn the whole dress. And now you've made me lose my pin. Father, look at my fairy's new gown.
Just to check, we're going with that take? We're going with that take?
We're going with that take, Jerry.
Can't wait any longer.
So their British father is going out with their American mother while they wait for their German uncle.
Hey, Nathan Lane!
He's played by Nathan Lane.
Such a beautiful city, don't you see? I have the strangest feelings that we are being followed.
Mr. Lane under the impression that this is a documentary.
We are not being followed. Now I'm a little disappointed.
If you think he's like the all-knowing narrator who constantly breaks the fourth wall, he only briefly addresses the audience 2 other times in the middle of the movie. And it always comes out of nowhere. It's so brief and lacking consistency, it's kind of amazing. It's like starting off How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Every Who down in Whoville.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
And just gone.
Merry Christmas! Are you leaving already?
I asked you to be here at 5.
I thought it was Halloween. I came dressed as Don King.
What, boss?
As a tree.
It looks like Uncle.
All right, again, sorry about that. I had to answer another message. Hopefully we won't have to deal with that a lot throughout the rest of this. Also, really? Albert Einstein in a Nutcracker story. I guess it makes sense for the director of this movie, but to the audience, not really. But anyway, let's see exactly what this kind of gift Uncle Albert has brought for his kids. Although if we're going by the regular story, it should be a nice little toy dollhouse with some pretty okay dolls in it, I guess. But let's actually find out and see if that is what they're going for here. I mean, probably not.
For the kids. Ooh, a hereditary dollhouse.
Oh, Hereditary.
That stinker is very sensitive about his fate.
He kills anyone who brings it up. You're actually kid number 5 to own him. Speaking of deathly horrors,
The Nutcracker. I call him NC for short.
what dumb initials.
Yeah, says you, Doug.
The most wanted doll in town.
Don't look at him too long. He eats hearts like cream corn.
What is he looking
Just a
at?
stupid toy.
But it's just a toy for you. Maybe a real friend for someone else.
My wife has a toy that she calls the greatest friend in the world, and I hate it. And no joke, he puts lyrics to the Nutcracker music to instruct them about the theory of relativity. Because I'm sure it was Tchaikovsky's idea when he wrote it.
Every point of view is simply up to you.
I guess it makes sense because Nathan Lane did sing in The Producers, so...
Originally, I thought operas and bagels were the worst things to have Einstein's name on it. Thank you for proving me wrong.
This is that. So, what to say, what's idea?
What is that dance?
They're having. I'm sure that's protocol for hearing this song.
Why don't you come live with us?
I'm always with you, dear.
Can you tell us the Nutcracker story?
Oh!
He does that.
Hey, if I always
Yeah,
had to
true.
think before having to watch what's up next.
I can't believe
Ah! No. Well, you can clearly see where the budget for this movie actually went. Oh, good lord, just staring into those dead eyes. I feel like this is what we would have gotten for that. You all remember the movie Pinocchio's Revenge? About Pinocchio turning into a serial killer? This is what we probably would have gotten instead of what we actually had for that film.
What do you mean? I mean, I've been waiting for someone who believed like you.
Ugh, get it off the screen!
Pressure.
I'm noticing there's no enchanting music when this horrifying thing comes to life, but maybe that's because the composer wrote something like this.
Please don't call me Nutcracker. I hate that name as well. Call me NC.
Or soul stabber, destroyer of good dreams.
The maid hears them and comes up to see what's happening.
I was fast asleep, dreaming, and my pillows, well,
Yeah, go on.
they exploded.
God, I didn't think you could make Padme's acting look like Judy.
Oh, wow.
She would have dropped dead if she saw me.
Anybody would. You're like Terrence and Phillip if they were Satan's dildos.
Or basically, real-in-life Terrence and Phillip.
Dress first. I don't have time. How ungrateful men can be.
Really? No take two on
What?
that? Okay.
You might find it a little changed. Are you ready?
I'm not ready for anything with your creepy face staring at me.
I ate your hamster when you weren't looking. He tasted like love.
Oh, gosh.
So they find the house has changed and everything has become a lot bigger. And even the toys seem to have come to life.
This house hasn't been refurbished for 30 years.
Gilgood?
Your Highness, I was getting one of my migraines at the time, and I was reduced to this.
You know,
For some reason, that drummer boy reminds me of Angel from the Rent musical, and more specifically, the Rent movie.
Faithful than this.
Oh, wow. I feel like that's a statement for him.
No real reason. Just something they do.
Because I'm the king of pissed pants. When I'm on screen, you should see the movie theater floors.
Are you? Very pretty. Why, thank you.
I thought about wearing your face as a hat. Is that too forward?
Yeah, a little bit.
Tree to see the snow fairy, played by the same woman who played the mother.
I want to thank your friend Mary here for my wonderful new gown.
It burned quite conveniently, though singed some delicate parts.
She sees the dance of the dandruff, and the fairy says that
I'm guessing those are supposed to be the sugar plum fairies, I guess.
You've never tried. Get on with it. Go on.
You know, so this is what the woman from The Omen saw before she...
Oh, no.
Go on.
Look at me, Damien!
It's all for you.
Oh, I can fly.
And is she gonna... There she goes. Still to this day, they've never fixed that window. It's hard to get the bloodstains off of it.
And once again, they try putting lyrics to the ballet music, and it flows about as well as you'd expect.
Cucumber cool or more frantic, is each day a new beginning? Have you got a fight worth winning? You can guess yes and
Critic, I need to borrow you for our musical number.
Oh no.
We will get
What are they doing? Stop! Just stop!
I'm sorry. Was this really written to have lyrics?
What does it matter?
I feel like the composer might have constructed it to match a little bit better.
Oh, it's fine. For the opening music credits, I just put in the lyrics from the first song in Nightmare Before Christmas.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween.
No.
Halloween. Oh, hey, that does match.
So you agree it's a good idea?
Well, I didn't say that.
Wonderful! I think I got what I need from you here. Continue watching that brilliant version of Nutcracker.
Oh, sorry about that.
You don't want this. No, you don't want this.
Yeah, that's just something for what I'm using right now.
Alright, who's ready for the cannibal scene?
Do we actually bite off fingers in this?
Well, not fingers.
Somehow, through love or some shit, the Nutcracker turns into Timmy from Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Back to my kingdom.
The least you could do is ask her for a dance.
We just started Dollar Store Epcot on Ice.
I mean, to be fair, they're not bad costumes, honestly.
Used to be as forgettable as Nutcracker and the Four Realms. Admit it, you forgot that was even a thing.
Believe me, I never forgot that movie existed. I just referenced it in the beginning of this video. What?
Buddy, giant metal arms that hold rat people that are somehow still as
Oh!
These flowers will stop them. Please notice my flower attack. Don't get away from me.
Poor flowers guy.
Well, I guess these are the Nazis everyone talks about in this film. And I'll tell you, they got Art Spiegelman's work completely backwards.
Is that a freaking shark?
The Nazis, not the mice. God, that was the most serious Tom and Jerry comic I ever read. The Rat King is played by John Turturro, portraying a Hitler-type Andy Warhol. Oh, you mean similar to... There is absolutely nothing similar to this. As his soldiers discover saboteurs trying to blow up his base.
You'll never be more than a mangy, dirty rat.
It's all so unnecessary.
How about a magic trick?
It's gone. Oh wow, jump cut magic.
Oh, wasn't that magical?
Welcome to a Stygian.
No. You know, I've seen many school pageants and possibly school plays do a much better rendition of the story of the Nutcracker, and some of them I remember seeing actually had a few musical moments in them. This right here is like one of those really bad school pageants that your kid stars in it and you're forced to go to it. That's exactly what this is, and it is just Alright, let's just move past that and move on from all of that.
God, this is so Tchaikovsky. You know, it's good that kids can watch this and think Nazis aren't all that bad. I do hope this has a tie-in with Nick Jr.'s upcoming show, Nutsy Nazis. I hear they're doing
Oh gosh.
See if
No.
you hear this. He has a giant shark in a tank.
Dude!
So he can kill it.
That poor shark! Why did he have a shark in the first place? That needs an explanation.
With a Hitler Andy Warhol rat and a shark in a tank. Like, something more has to come out of that equation. Hey, look, it's pictures of the audience. He just rubbed a kid's nipple. Nutcracker.
Oh, no.
It's only you.
For pretty much no reason at all, there's also a rat queen played by
Oh, gosh.
So I don't know.
I've seen her before in some other stuff.
The spell on the prince is broken. He's alive. Alive!
I can't imagine test audiences actively writing down more rat queen legs open, please. Lunch not entirely gone yet.
Ah! What?
It's funny. So many horror films try to scare people and don't succeed.
And believe me, that movie, Truth or Dare, did some freaking scary, not really scary, but dumb CGI in that. But that was terrifying.
Would be the most terrifying thing imaginable next to Cartoon Network.
Believe me, Cartoon Network can get darker than that.
Back to the way he was. This somehow wakes Mary up, showing this was
Really?
all a dream.
We're doing the whole, but it was all just a dream thing.
So, only about halfway through, we suddenly get what's usually reserved for the third act of Mary being told her stories aren't true and nobody believing her.
Where are you going?
I don't want you to see me cry. Nobody's listening, not even trying.
Something your acting coach said a lot.
They simply say, come what may, I'm lying.
You're singing
I
coach
mean,
too?
she's not a bad singer.
I had to stare at that Pac-Man voodoo doll either.
And I feel I'm wanted.
Oh, where's Maya Rudolph when you need her? Okay.
Oh, no.
Hey, look.
Maya Rudolph is a good actress.
I have the strangest feeling that something is wrong at Mary's house.
You look like that troll doll nobody played with at the bottom of the
Oh, and it's actually starting to look more like a wig.
Is everything all right? Uncle, a quiet word in my study.
Albert comes to the house and finds everything is in disarray.
When you leave,
Sorry, I had
please will you
something
take
in my
Thomas
eye.
Ross away with you.
Tell me one thing before I go, Joseph.
Were you blackmailed to be in this movie too?
Has it really been so long since you've been a child? How he cried, his dreams had died. The young forget, and all too soon his life was overtaken.
Yeah, let's just call this song what it is. You're at the age of not even trying. They know the make-believe will bomb.
Granted, Nathan Lane is a very, very good singer, and good lord, that guy's eyes are so blue. What, did he take the freaking spice from Dune?
Everyone remains perfectly still, the camera doesn't move, and we're not even focusing on the person singing. It's like Steppin' Time if it was sit in silence.
Yeah, I saved it for you.
The father agrees to let Mary keep the nutcracker when Albert shows he still has the pebble he played
Aw,
with when
that's
he was a
sweet.
kid, not realizing it was just one of the many lucky pebbles Albert carries on.
Okay.
I'm so glad I didn't leave the house without my lucky pebbles.
Barney, my pebbles.
I figured he was gonna do
The
that.
house. God,
Ah!
those effects. Looks like Emo Philip
Jeez!
a toy. As we cut to, ah!
He has spies everywhere.
You know, Pumpkinhead would be a much scarier movie if he looked like that.
Oh, dude, please don't ruin a classic horror film with that face.
Max wakes up and realizes why he had trouble sleeping that night and every following night in the future.
Do you want to join the fight against the Rat Kingdom? Yes, on one condition.
Not freaked out by
Not
this.
to break any more toys.
Why, just looking at you is breaking us. They head downstairs and find that the Rat King has kidnapped everybody and asks Mary and Max to join him.
Play something for the kiddies, drummer boy. Something snappy.
Now, let's say you're unfortunate enough to watch this as a child. You don't know what Nazis are, or World War II, or anything like that. You'd probably be getting through this movie okay, only bothered by the demon eyes of Pinocchio. But imagine you're a kid halfway through and you see this.
You've reached.
Oh! Holy crap! Oh, well. At least it wasn't a real head. Ah! Stop! Oh! No! Just... No! I need a minute. Yeah. I can see why most of you requested me to react to this review. Good Lord, this freaking movie is horrendous! Like, they seriously could not have gone back and fixed the CGI up in post? Like, are you for real? They thought this was the best they could do with it? Like, they just threw the money out. Oh, yeah, it looks good. We won't finish it in post. You know, I hate to say it, but the imagery in this movie is way worse than Son of the Mask. I know I can't take that back, but it's way worse than Son of the Mask. Ugh, saying that is an understatement of the year. Well, we can only hope from here that it doesn't get worse.
King takes Mary's friends away, and she tries to...
Alright, sorry, I had to just move back a bit.
Father, you can't even convince the man we're real.
We're like man, bear, pig. Wait, is he real now? I keep losing track of what I'm supposed to think.
I don't know.
For you to ride.
A rat bite? I'll be right back, Mary.
I've been easily seduced by fascism.
Okay.
You also have Turkish delight.
I don't know why.
So Mary tries to figure out what to do by talking to the monkey, who, for some reason, they just left behind.
How do you do that?
Remember what your Uncle Albert used to say?
When in doubt, blow it up.
That which seems beyond our reach may in fact be close at hand.
No, I'm pretty sure it was when in doubt, blow it up. They travel through the mirror to the nutcracker.
Hey, it's the mirror from 10 Kingdoms.
Stranger than I thought it would be.
The sun is blocked out by smoke from burning toys. You do know the rats burn toys.
Wait.
Like inanimate toys or living toys, like the ones we've been seeing?
All dolls are alive.
Okay, I guess that's supposed to mean they're all alive.
Oh, no.
You're not.
You ever wonder what happens to a doll's soul when it burns?
You're seriously not. Oh yeah, you thought this was just gonna be simple bad guy Nazi imagery like in Indiana Jones or old Looney Tunes cartoons? But no, people being rounded up.
Oh my gosh!
The sky filled with smoke from factories burning piles of what they just made clear are living individuals. All of this is actually happening.
So this is a manifesto.
But it's cool.
Oh, yeah, sure. We'll just have a charming villain song right now at this moment.
One of the darkest times in our world's history.
I'm right there with you, Doug. Like, what the crap?
Mooning Lisa.
You know, it's funny that Nathan Lane is in this because this whole entire movie is like the show the producers were trying to put on to get it.
Oh, jeez. If that was the case, then the producers are horrible, horrible people.
Talk about bad taste.
Fantastico! Fantastico!
Come on, let's get out of here before they kill us.
I'm sorry, but this is disgusting. This is legitimately disgusting. It makes me sick to my stomach, and the idea that other artists would be inspired by this, like other people would want to replicate it, it's just, I'm sorry, I gotta talk to Rachel for a second. I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
Boy.
All right, Kevin. You outwitted my friends Jeffrey Dahmer and John Wayne Gacy.
What? Rob!
But there's no
what the heck?
The biggest threat of them all, Charles Manson.
Kevin, come on out.
Oh.
Terrible things to your Legos.
Just stop.
Pilgrim.
Oh my god, stop! Stop! Thank Christ.
What is it now?
Yeah, go get a drink, Rob. You deserve it.
Killing Home Alone!
It's not actually serial killing, it's just Legos.
It's very clear what you're doing, and nobody's gonna think about a little kid outwitting burglars. They're just gonna think about all the terrible things those killers did.
Critic, I'm trying to take people into the darkest regions so that the happy scenes seem happier. I am an
You are
artist.
crazy for thinking that, Rachel.
But it's coming across less like you want to make people feel good and more like you just want to stand out by using shock tactics.
Oh, that's rich. Coming from the guy who gets people to watch him just by shouting the F word.
Hey, I don't just shout the F word.
Talk about me being immature.
You've done it in your older videos.
If you didn't drop the F-bomb all the time.
You know what? You're insane, this project's insane, and I'm gonna finish this nutcracker to prove that it's insane too!
Oh, he just doesn't get it. It's always more important to be loud than to be right.
You're on Twitter, aren't you?
I'll show her. I'm more than just screaming the F word. Aren't I? So the others escape, but the nutcracker is about to be burned. Again, not thinking of anything else at all. Okay, get back.
Oh, wow.
So they try to distract the guards while Mary saves him. I'm starting to wonder if Jerry Lewis just put on a fat suit and this was an expensive redux of the day the clown cried. I can see now why he never wanted it released.
Mitzi, we have to hurry.
Mary rescues the nutcracker. Wait, that can't be him. He's actually there. But the Rat Queen's spell seems to have worked too well, and he's just an inanimate toy.
Please.
Okay.
Aw, she just realized she can't get
And I think I know where this is going.
But the fairy comes and says only Mary has the power to bring him back.
It has to be you.
What do I have to do?
I don't know. Bye.
Mitzi. I love you.
And her tears are going to bring him back to life, or it's the power of friendship.
It seems to work, though, as he's
Yep!
back.
I figured they were going to use the power of friendship or power of love and magic tears in something like this. But I don't think this movie earned that. Not after the freaky imagery it showed us. I don't know. We're just going to move on from that, because hopefully we are almost done with this video. And I don't have to sit through a movie like this ever again. Alright, let's just continue on and see what else this movie can throw at us. So, we're just going to continue on. Oh, nice, using Raiders, not Raiders, the Last Crusade, I think.
Wow, that didn't take much.
Abandon the thinking.
When did she ever get blue hair?
My kingdom. Over some spoiled.
In a moment of triumph? I think you underestimate their chances.
That's the reason to go.
Oh, good lord! That's much better.
So now there's
And there's jetpacks now!
No ballet ever worked that in. And Mary is locked in the elevator to protect her. Doing a bang-up job, as you can see.
I'm not afraid of you.
Okay, I'm afraid of you now. They kidnap her as they take her brother aboard a helicopter to fly away.
Sorry, I legit about coughed.
You said you could fly this thing.
I know I can. I just don't know how to take off.
The essential fixing the helicopter scene. How did Tchaikovsky forget to write for that?
Oh.
Dumber games are happening.
Alright, let's just get rid of that.
The Queen tried to fly away, but the prince tries to...
Hopefully no more of that after a while.
Robotnik's designs were surprisingly effective.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, fake RoboCop.
The copter crashes and the day seems to be saved.
My bananas.
Still thinking about what Nazis did, assholes.
Look!
We finally see our villains for what they really are. Rats.
Yeah, not really much of a twist, because we already saw them as rats before. They saved the day, apparently! Let's break out the flowers!
Put lyrics to 4 minutes and 33 seconds if they had the chance.
I'm sorry, Mary. But it's time for you to go home.
But this is my home.
No, this is only a dream, darling.
You think any person would consciously come up with all this shit?
Can I stay?
I'm afraid not. Your parents will miss you terribly.
In that they're really terrible at missing you. She returns home where she had the most strangest dream, and you were awful in it, and you, and you, and you.
I hope you don't mind, but I brought someone along. I would like you to meet my new neighbor.
Oh, yeah. Gotta keep to the original thing that the people you met in your supposed dream turn out to be real.
That was a weird thing to say.
Look what I have. My father's magic pebble.
Again, great read, kid.
Yeah, great.
Father's magic pebble.
Oh, I never liked pebbles. It reminds me of sand. It's so coarse, rough, and irritating, and it gets everywhere. You were made for me. I can tell by your rush of emotion. So they end up skating, and I guess living happily ever after. It's not even really that grand a shot to end.
You gotta admit, those kids probably had fun ice skating there.
I mean, I've heard about being tone deaf, but this is taste deaf. I can't believe how awful this was. It actually how much stupidity and bad taste it has. It doesn't at all understand what the Nutcracker is about, or even what Christmas is about. It 100% ignores all the important things they stand for, like peace and spreading joy and forgiveness and... Excuse me, I gotta talk to Rachel.
Oh, gotta go back to her.
Well, Kevin, I'm just glad after everything you've been through, we can come together as one happy
Just freaking Walter and them on their knees.
with your brother, Ted Bundy, your sister,
What?
and me, the killer show in Monster. Oh, yeah, come on, you guys. Oh.
Cut! That was it! The final
Oh,
shot.
good. You're finally done.
For making my vision of Home Alone finally come true.
Well, thanks for putting us in it, whatever it was.
Oh, hey, do you guys want to hang? I just have to edit this final scene, then it'll be uploaded. Oh, thanks, but we're actually gonna go watch a Christmas special at the new studio, so... To yourself. Thank you again.
There you go, Tamara.
Oh, critic. Sorry, I assumed you didn't want to be in the rest of the movie.
No, I'm the one that's sorry. I mistook what you were making for who you really are, and I know that's not true. You're a good person and a good friend, and I'm sure you mean well by all of this.
Well, thank you. That's really nice of you to say.
With that said,
she's gonna be delusional.
It's a good idea to post this. I think people are gonna misunderstand.
Too late. It's already up.
Already?
Well, yeah, time moves faster on the internet.
What?
There's already a bunch of reviews for it.
It's just...
Wow. The internet works like super fast.
And just shock value.
Critic, we talked about this. Being shocking and defiant is at the center of what we do. I put psychotic killers in my kids' movies, and you say the F word while reviewing kids' movies.
That's not the only reason people watch. They watch for a lot more than that.
Oh yeah? Prove it. Go 1 year on the Nostalgia Critic without relying on the F word.
All right, I will.
Terrific.
Fine. I already did.
Huh?
I just realized I already did. This whole year, I never said the F word in any of the new Nostalgia Critics, and people kept watching.
Well, that's not true. There was that one time when...
Nope.
What
Hasn't
about
done
the
it
time-
throughout the whole year.
Well, what does that mean then?
It means shock is nothing without some form of intelligence behind it, and that's what draws everyone in.
Well, I'm not trying to draw everyone in, just those gifted few who can see how unique I am.
You know, in trying to be unique instead of yourself, you might be like everyone else trying to do the same.
No, that's not right.
All right. Well, we're going to be at the new location watching a Christmas special. You're welcome to join
I want to
us.
see what Christmas special he's talking
Yeah,
about.
I'll be there soon. Aha, reviews! Let's take a look.
All right, let's see what people thought of it.
I got a lot of problems with this version of Home
Oh, hey,
Alone.
Cinema Snob.
I can't believe they did that to Home Alone.
Okay. Hi, James.
This movie was the equivalent of being kicked in the gooch. Like, not even with like a soft, rounded toe Nike. This was the equivalent.
That's nice that they put together a little fake review with like famous YouTubers. For some reason, I saw Andre the Black Nerd in there. If you guys have not checked out his channel, I highly recommend it. It's a really fun channel that he makes. And of course, he is an official Power Ranger now. That's canon. Or no, that's possible, sorry. Anyway.
But I don't get it. But some people liked Nutcracker 3D, didn't they? Oh.
Yeah. Wow. Figured it'd be like negative like 100, not just 0. Oh, there's a nice little half moon there. Oh! Yeah, this was the big office space that they had for their newer videos that they were doing.
Okay, almost got it set up.
It's okay, there's no rush.
Hey, did I hear that right? You haven't said the F word in a year?
Yeah, I guess I did.
Are you gonna keep that up?
Fuck no. It's good to know I don't need to rely on it.
Less is more, though.
All right, we ready to get this baby going?
All right, finally we get to see it. Oh, hey, Rachel.
They hated it. No one liked my version of Home Alone. And I just found out no one even liked that version of the Nutcracker. I'm a fraud.
Guys.
A little. Okay, yeah.
Wow, nice going, Walter.
I just wanted to dive into the dark moments so that the happy moments seemed all the more important.
But you didn't understand the happy moments. Hell, you didn't even really understand the dark ones. Nutcracker in 3D is the same thing. Shock value is fine if the purpose outweighs the offense. It's supposed to provoke.
It's horrendous.
A positive idea, or even make people feel better by laughing at how shocking it is. But it takes a lot of thought and a lot of skill to pull off correctly. When you focus too much on the negative without really exploring or understanding it, you get something that makes people not only feel dumber, but kind of dirty. The intent to bring something positive gets lost in the need to make yourself feel important. But honestly, the same can be said for being too positive, too. That can come across as mockingly condescending. Somewhere in between, there's a balance that's tricky to hold, but can still be accomplished.
But how will I know what negative things and what positive things to focus on?
I don't know, it's different for everyone.
Yeah, people go through different experiences, so they're inspired by different things.
And even those things change. People, ideas, even places.
Just do your best and try to get inspired by those who understand it better than you. Speaking of which, you want to see what inspires us?
Oh, no, I've already put you guys through enough already.
Come on, get already.
Just sit with them, Rachel. All right, now let's see what this Christmas special is you were talking about.
Speaking of which, who's down for just skipping the special and going to the best part?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You got it, everybody. And Mom, there's a lot of people.
Oh my gosh! I remember this.
Spending it alone, or maybe
this was at the end of his Christmas tree review.
We're not having such a good Christmas.
You know, this is the time of year to reach out to someone else.
Oh, that's just sweet.
And do something nice for them, because when you do that, you will feel less lonely inside of yourself as well. It's a perfect time of year to do something for somebody else and think of others.
That's really nice, Mom. Thanks so much.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Let's watch it again.
Oh, that's... Aww. Alright, well there you go, guys. That was my reaction to Nostalgia Critic's review of the Nutcracker 3D. Yeah, again, I can see why most of you guys requested me to react to this. Before I actually talk about the review itself, I love that little bit at the ending that Doug did for his mom. If you guys didn't know, Doug's mother passed away, and it's honestly really sad. It's nice to see that he's doing fine after like dealing with that and, you know, trying to cope with it and playing the nice little Christmas special that he did at the end of the Christmas tree review and playing at the end of this one. I like that. That brings like joy to my heart, honestly, that he's definitely coping with that the best way he can. Now, the actual review itself got a couple laughs out of me. Not from the movie itself, because, good Lord. And I'm still standing by my statement that the imagery in the movie is way worse than Son of the Mask. I just really don't want to have to sit through watching that movie again. Or this movie, for that matter. So, yeah. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the little reaction I did as, like, an early Christmas present for you guys. and all that. And I hope you guys all have an amazing, happy holidays, and all hope you guys stay warm and keep safe this year. Anyway, with that being said, thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell to never miss a new video. With that being said, I will see all you awesome guys and gals later. Bye-bye!